What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? It's your boy Big Low Country. I hope everybody out there's doing great tonight. Man, okay.
Are you doing great?
I got a headache. Falcons, they done ran up my blood pressure. Lord have mercy. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you one thing. One of those cases where I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Coach Ronald, she trying to tell me to wipe something off my face.
Other one.
The other one. Okay. All right. I feel all right. Okay. We good. All right. They done seen me with everything on my face. It'll be okay. Oh, all right. Thank you. All right. So if everybody out there don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach. Love to sit around and talk about sports. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us. First of all, I do want to let you know if you're watching the show after we've gone live already, make sure that you put a what in the world Bo in the comments. I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day if you do that for us. A lot of people they're getting upset because they say, hey, they can't get the Superman chats after we go live. Do want to let you know there's an option on the bottom for the Superman. Thank you. So I definitely appreciate y'all if full gratitude and everything like that. So tonight's show we're going to talk about the loss. We got kicked in between the washing machine and the dryer. Cincinnati Bengals they just came and whooped up on us. But we're going to talk about it. I'm going to get some things off my chest. And if y'all are feeling froggy and everything, and you want to get some stuff off your chest too, I know sometimes just typing things on the screen it just don't do it justice. So this is gonna be an interactive show tonight. So tonight, I want to know how y'all feeling. But first of all, let me show love to everybody who's showing love to me. Coach Grand Dodger G12 says, "Let's go Dolphins, let's go, get pumped, fins up." Hoping that they get that W tonight against those Steelers. William Amy says, need to play better, Big Low, starting against the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to tell you something. It's We do need to play better. William Amy said, too much inconsistency in my eyes. Nate Bill says, what's up, Coach? Prayers for AJ to definitely, man, definitely. He went down, changed the whole scope of the game. It was a tough game to sit through altogether. AJ says, balance, balance, balance. Yes, sir. We've been talking about this all season long. I mean, it's great to be able to run the ball. I know our head coach, he's a former offensive lineman, but at the end of the day, this is the NFL in 2022. Now, if we were in 1972, I would say, hey, coach, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're getting
run the ball.
Yeah, you're getting 100 yards a game. Turn that fan on for me, Coach. You're getting 100 yards a game through the air. Man, shoot, we in high cotton. But this is 2022 NFL. You definitely got to be able to throw the ball. You need balance. You need balance. Fran Chisel's in here. It says, "What in the world, Bo Big Low? We can't keep getting by with a game manager at quarterback. We might have to take a look at Ritter. Trust me, he's a better passer." Hello, thank you, Coach Ronnie. Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, yes, he is definitely the better passer. Um, and we're going to talk about all of that. Coach Tony Wright's in here. Let's see here. Raymond Elder, he's in here. What in the world, Bo? Y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. If you're upset as I am in regards to the way that we lost this game, I mean, because my thing, Coach, let's get it. Said, Lord have mercy, Coach. My thing, we could have lost. That's fine if we lose the game. That's completely fine. But just getting drugged, you down by 18 points, 17 points in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes left. We still running the ball like Coach thought I thought it was a 3 instead of the 4. He thought it was the third quarter. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but I, this ain't Madden. You ain't gonna just be able to run and bust a big play every 4 times. Like this ain't. Come on, Bo. I understand you love the running game and everything, but the question is, can you call pass play? You know what? We gonna get to it. J Mall in here. What in the world, coaches? Man, I'm boy. This, you know what? Today, the Falcons put me through it, bro. Dre, true statement. Cliff Jackson says my fantasy team is hurting too, coach. Man, see that hurts on top of everything. Imani says our defense got something for y'all next week. I mean, look, if y'all play like y'all did this week, man, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Deshaun, he says, what in the world, Bo? 10 more games. We got 10 more games. So we got our first Superman chatter tonight. Matty Go says, again, Graham and Irons missing their action, no sacks. Sanat has more sacks and nose tackle combined than them. We have injuries in the secondary. We can't have sack pressures.
If we can't have sack.
Okay, if we can't have sack pressures, we will be forced to pass to keep up. Yes.
There
yes.
you go, yeah. If you can't sack the quarterback, he's gonna have plenty of time to throw.
You're gonna have pretty time to throw. You get behind running the ball a lot of times, especially if it's not working.
Right.
we had like 4 3-and-outs today, and they got the ball back. They just got it and scored. Like, oh, okay. Y'all got another 3-and-out. Okay, we're gonna score again. We get the ball, try to run it. Can't get it. Oh, you give it to us again? Touchdown. Whoa, Joe Burrow, like Jamar Chase all in the stands partying. Like, okay, all right. But yeah, man. And look, I do gotta get that's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat.
That was kind of like stiff. Was it like a robot?
That was my Coach Ronnie impersonation.
No, it wasn't. I get down.
That's my Coach Ronnie impersonation. That's a go-to move. Ray 50 says, Coach, I wouldn't be surprised to tear a trade for a corner this week. We need to do something. We need to trade for something, Bo. I don't care where you go. There's some pretty athletic people that work at Publix. They push them buggies around. Shoot, we need to do something. Melvin Emery. What up, Big Low? Man, what's going on, man? Trinity Descartes. Man, it's rough when Coach Brandon Levy coming in here with the scissors, Coach Roy. Coach Brandon coming here with the scissors. It's on like Donkey Kong. He said, sit Mariota down. It's, man, this is rough. JGP says, Big Low, Miss Roney, what in the world, Bo? What's going on, Coach? What's going on? We also got another Superman chat from Coach Will Amy. He says, what in the world, Bo? I'm so serious. We have to win our next 4 games. If not, our season is over. I'm so tired of the inconsistency. And why are we running the ball in late 3 scores down? Bo, if you can answer that question for me, Bo, that's $1 million question today. That's $1 million question today. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. I'm telling you something. So let's go ahead and just look at the whole scope of the game, right? So today, the Atlanta Falcons played the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati, they get the ball first, go down the field, touchdown. Atlanta Falcons get the ball. They get a first down. Then after that, 3 attempts, had to punt the ball. As a matter of fact, we ran 2 screen plays back to back. We all know the screen, that's an easy completion, short completion. Not for everybody to say he's sick about it, Coach. It's one of those situations. Screen is an easy, short completion. You have to, dial up a play. Blockers got to be in the right place, got to block at the right time because you want to block before they actually get the ball. We ran them. We didn't get them. We ran 2 screen plays back to back. Okay, completely understand that. I guess Coach he thought the screen would work against this defense. That being said, Cincinnati gets the ball back. They score again. We get the ball. We try to run. It's unsuccessful. I don't know if y'all had a chance to watch the pregame pep rally that we did last night, the whole point of the show was if we can't run the ball, if they stop us, what is we gonna do? And man, I kind of feel like I jinxed us because we talked about it and the situation actually came
You
up.
ain't jinxed nobody. It was gonna come. In this NFL, you're going to run into a team that's gonna stop the run.
You're gonna run into something. It ain't gonna work.
No.
It ain't gonna work every time.
No.
It ain't gonna work every time. Big boy, he said, "Y'all let us back in, Bo. Who that?" I mean, we did. Now, Coach Tony Wright, he said, "Look, the Falcons are still tied for first place. Yes, we are. But the thing is, and I think this is the issue because there's two separate groups. One group is saying, "Hey, this is relatively working." The other group is saying, "Hey, this isn't going to keep working." You know, the group said, "Hey, this is working relatively. We're winning some games, so we might as well keep doing what we're doing." But I think the other group who's saying, "Hey, we need to make changes," they have foresight. They're looking at it saying, "Hey, this isn't going to keep working. So let's go ahead and be proactive instead of being reactive."
Right.
So today, our worst thoughts and fears came into fruition, and it was one of those situations. Archie Smith, he didn't know what to do.
Nope.
You know, I was driving aimlessly around 285, looking for Drake London. Didn't catch one pass. I've been telling you one thing.
He got one target.
He got one target. I've been telling you one thing. Archie Smith he must never go to the airport.
Why?
Because he'll never use number 8 or number 5. He'll never take 85. He must never go to the airport.
You get to the airport, I'm getting on 85. You can drive down Camp Creek Parkway.
Well, that must be the way the only way he
That's
takes.
the way he goes.
That's the only way he goes. He don't take 85. I'm telling you, boy, this is ridiculous. You got Kyle Pitts, unicorn, generational talent. You know what you got? You got a unicorn pulling the buggy. Unicorns are supposed to do manual labor. They supposed to go out there and be pretty. You know, they supposed to go out there and be pretty. Unicorn supposed to dance on rainbows. Nah, not this one. We got this one pulling the buggy. He pulling the plow.
Beautiful unicorn.
You got the beautiful unicorn pulling the plow. He pulling the plow.
Yeah.
Coach Brandon, he says, man, we need to show some resemblance of a modern NFL offense. I mean, it doesn't even have to. The beautiful thing about football is there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, you don't have to throw the ball, 40, 50 times a game to win the game, right? But it's like you still have to be effective, and there's going to be times where your quarterback's just going to have to drop back and make a throw. Crazy thing is that whenever Marcus Mariota did just drop back in a straight drop, I mean, not with the play action or with the RPOs, whenever he did just drop back to make a throw, he legitimately looked like he didn't know what he was doing. He looked like he was lost. You know how whenever you went to Kmart with your mama and, you got separated from her, you start panicking, you running all over the place, you scared. That's how Marcus Mariota was looking. Look, if it's one of those situations where you're upset about this game as well, and you don't know what to do, you want to express how upset you are about this game, because I'm telling you something, I got to hit it. If you want to express how upset you are about this game, you can express it by hitting that like button. I'll definitely appreciate it, and I'll definitely dance at your wedding one day if you hit that like button. Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. Definitely. Who that for life came in here saying, "Who that, Big Low?" Come on, man. Come on. Look, we all facing the same problems right now. Look, this right here, this is going to be counsel for both of us. We both going to try to see if we can get over this week, because this was embarrassing for both of us. Kelly Malcolm says, we have to throw the ball for over 200 yards. Come on, man. And the thing is, I don't feel like we necessarily have to throw for over 200 yards. I feel like we just need to, whenever it's time to throw, whenever we get behind and the running game isn't working, we need to be able to run the ball.
Throw.
Well, we need to be able to throw the ball. Yes. Coach Padre says Fontenot and Smith are rebuilding. They say they aren't, but they are. Don't expect any big moves from them. A playoff run is icing on the cake. Year two is ahead of schedule. It's the Terminator season. Basically, what Coach Padre is saying, because he has this running joke that the Falcons, the Terminator, whenever he's chasing you, he don't never run. He ain't finna speed up. He's just gonna keep the same pace, and he might catch up with you. He might not. That's basically the Atlanta Falcons. We ain't finna change the pace. We're just gonna keep doing what we're gonna do in the state of course, and we might catch back up with you, but we might not. But one thing that I did catch that dun dun dun, that's a Superman chat. I definitely appreciate it, Coach. Man, boy, because man, that's and the crazy thing is, guys, to show you that Marcus Mariota doesn't have to show he doesn't have full control of this offense. Number one, we were behind by 17 points. We were behind by 17 points, right? Okay, we're running a hurry up offense. So we're not huddling. We're not. So for everybody who don't know, hurry up offense, that means that you're not getting in a huddle. Everybody's lining up and they're calling the plays from the sideline. The quarterback has to relay all the information, tell everybody where to go. Okay. We run a hurry up offense. Everybody's lined up. There's 30 seconds on the play clock. By the time you finally snap the ball, there's 5 seconds on the play clock. What in the world, Bo? You might as well should have just huddled up. He gets to the line to show that he's not confident in his own abilities to successfully succeed. He changes it. Once again, you're down by 17 to 18 points. He changes it to a run play.
Who changes it?
Marcus Mariota. He changed the play. I don't know if it was a pass play to begin with, but it looks like it was a pass play. You could tell, but I can tell because I look at the wide receivers, and you can tell like they have a certain intensity, and then you can tell because they're starting to check out. And so they lined up, and then Marcus Mariota makes his call, like check, check, check. He makes his call, so they're lined up, and then they're like, oh, okay. You can tell. You can tell. So he checks out of it. Then they run the ball for 2 yards while we're still behind by 18 points. I just don't know. So I'm going to tell you something. It could be a few different things. It could be, one, Arthur Smith is not confident in Marcus Mariota. He's not confident in Marcus Mariota's abilities. 2, Marcus Mariota is not confident in himself. Or 3, Arthur Smith can't draw up efficient passing plays. But whatever it is, they need to get it resolved. I don't know if we need to get an offensive passing game manager or what, but I'm sitting here utterly and thoroughly flabbergasted. Coach Trucker Mike, he's in here. He said Armstrong was getting cooked like burnt barbecue. New name is Arm No Hammer. I mean, look, whenever AJ Terrell got hurt, I said, okay, well, the only way we're going to win this game is if it's a shootout. Only thing is that we brought a knife to a gunfight. Bengals were the only team that was shooting, Bo. No, we would just sit here with a knife trying to dodge bullets. It just getting ate up. At the end of the day, we stuck. So yeah, I mean, I fully expected. I fully expected that Armstrong was going to get targeted a lot, and he did, and he made a couple of plays. But it's one of those situations. You got to put some of that on Dean Pease as well. They didn't rotate nobody over to Armstrong's side. Wasn't nobody helping them. They just left that man out there by himself to get eaten up by Jamar Chase, a prime Jamar Chase. And that's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, so I'm seriously I'm seriously trying to figure out what we're going to do. Coach Christie says, why are we not worried about the Carolina Putty Cats? They're not, they're on the slow sneak up in the division. We got to win this one. I'm worried about Carolina. And the reason why I'm worried about them is because they're a team who they fired their coach. Everybody needs to prove themselves on the team to determine if they're going to be staying or if they're going to be going. And that coaching staff is still there. They're trying to ensure that they have a job in the future. So they're going to change some things. A lot of things aren't on tape. So we're playing Carolina at the worst possible time. They just beat Tampa. You know, I mean, it's the worst possible time. Now, do I think we could beat them? Yes, I definitely do. But it's going to be tougher than a lot of people think it. Than a lot of people think it's going to be. Let's see here. Kelly Malcolm says the sad part is that we can lead the division if we can get it together. But see, guys, the crazy thing is that this is why I was so upset about the games that we did lose, that we could have won. Like, that's why I'm so upset about it, because I know that you're going to have games like this, and you know, you need every win that you can get. You need every win that you can get in the NFL nowadays. Shouts out to my homeboy Smitty Sports Machine, man. What's going on, big bro? Need every win that you can get, man, because if you don't, you're gonna be on the outside looking in. You're gonna be on the outside looking in. JJ the Great says Arthur doesn't have faith in Marcus. Actions speak louder than words. He's not putting the ball in the quarterback's hands. Down 18 in the fourth quarter is very telling. Dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat, Abo. I'm gonna tell you something. You're right. Actions do speak louder than words. You know, and for everyone who decides to come on a little bit later, you know, we're definitely going to talk about that, because I just want to I want to hear, I want to feel it from the coach staff, see how y'all feeling about this whole situation, because I mean, it's kind of like what Coach Padre said. It's like, I mean, they say they're not rebuilding, but is it a situation where they legit are? We're just a little bit ahead of schedule, because they told us some other things as well. They told us that that we were going to have an explosive passing offense. Mm-hmm. That's why they drafted Drake London. That's why they drafted a Kyle Pitts, because they said that, hey, we're going to be a balanced team, and if we need to throw the ball to win games, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to throw the ball to win games. We literally went from one extreme to another, guys. We couldn't run the ball when Matt Ryan was here. You know, the last 3 or 4 years Matt Ryan was here, we couldn't run the ball to save our lives. We could throw it, but we couldn't run it. Now, we're on the other side of the spectrum. We can't throw the ball for nothing. Meanwhile, the coach sitting here telling us, hey, well, look, Marcus Mariota, he ain't played in 2 years. How long do you need 2 years? Right. To be able to not play after 2 years?
Right. That could be anybody's excuse.
That could be anybody's excuse.
Oh, I haven't done this job for 2 years. I need about a year and a half to really get my feet up under me. It's like, who's going to wait for that?
Who's going to wait for that? Don't pee on my head to tell me it's raining, Bo. Come on now.
Maybe this is the job for you.
I don't know. Matty Go says, we gotta get intense sack pressure. Now we have some injuries in the secondary. Graham, Irons, Davidson must get some sacks and interior pressure. But see, that's why we're blitzing so much. And once again, I told y'all, you know, before the game, I said, look, you know, the blitz is going to open up some plays in the passing game. Because Coach Ronan, she made a great point last night. But she said Joe Burrow, she heard him say in the interview, he don't care about getting sacked. Sacks are a part of the game. We got to him 3 times a day. It didn't phase him none. He still put 481 yards on your head. You still and we got pressure to him as well. It didn't matter. That boy used to get sacked. I'm starting to think he likes it.
He gets his throwing arm.
It gets him going. Like, oh yeah, hit me here. Oh yeah.
Now let me try a touchdown.
Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman tag. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. And to show the difference in between the offenses, guys, there were multiple times the Bengals had penalties. Bengals had some penalties. They got sacked a few times. Ended up being 2nd and 19, 3rd and 14. Guess what they did? They just threw the ball, got the first down. Just threw the ball, got the first. The 2nd and 19. Oh, okay. 25-yard pass. And it wasn't nothing. It's like on the other side of the spectrum, we're gonna run twice. Try to if we throw it on 3rd down, and it's gonna be one of those cases where it's like, okay, 3rd down. It's a mini game. You know you're gonna be third. It's not. You're never gonna get. Very seldom do you get first downs on the first or 2nd down. It doesn't happen consistently. So I don't know. Y'all know I had some issues. With this whole Arthur Smith offense and Arthur Smith as a coach, and I'm trying to ride it out with him. But you already know, man.
I wanted him cut year 1.
I know you did, Coach Ronnie.
Yeah, Brandon Levy.
Coach Dredd says, I'm here now. What's up, Coach and Coach's staff? What's going on, Coach, man? We just trying to make some sense out of it. Man. Brandon Levy said, let the best player play, Bo. Let the best player play. It's like I said in my post game video. If you feel like what this is this Teletubbies? Is this a big comfy couch, Barney? Because it's looking like a lot of babysitting going on, Bo. What's going on? If he can't play the quarterback position, if he can't run the offense, don't try to take care of him. Just because you think he's a nice guy, there's no need. I don't care. Don't try to take care of him. If you don't think he can do it, put somebody else in who might be able to do it. But see, what it is these egos are coming into play, and these egos are being involved. And you're thinking, I'm going to tell y'all something. The biggest, and I said this on Coach Smitty's show right after the game, the biggest, one of the most negative things that happened to us this year, the 2022 season, is whenever we ran the ball 15 straight times and we still won that game against the Cleveland Browns.
The worst thing that happened to us.
Yes, the worst thing that happened. One of the worst things that happened. It was a good thing and it was a bad thing. We ran that ball 15 straight times and we won that game. So in Arthur Smith's mind and with Arthur Smith's ego, you know what? You already know what he's saying. Oh, well, you know what? There should be no need for us to even run, for us to even throw the ball this much. We're just gonna try to run the ball down their throat. Guess what, Bo? Somebody finna stop it sooner or later. Somebody gonna figure you out. You gotta be always evolving in this NFL. Because guess what? For games that are gonna be happening 4 weeks from now, there's somebody scouting you right now. And they're looking, they're saying, oh, okay, so whenever they try to run that inside zone, okay, looks like that linebacker was cheating down and he was playing in another gap, acting like he was going into another gap, but then he did flash back into this gap, which threw that guard off balance. So that way he got a chance to scrape, knife inside, get behind that guard, get those tackles. You got to always be evolving. You got to be balanced. A run-heavy team isn't going to dominate in this NFL. It could work. It could definitely work. But I'm going to tell you something. Teams that's just run dominant, throwing the ball 13. How in the world did we throw the ball only 13 times? Think about this. You lost the game by 18 points. And you only threw the ball 13 times. Where's the sense of urgency? Where's the sense of urgency? I don't know, man. Fire Lab Studio, he said, man, what in the world, bro? What in the world? I don't know. And my homeboy ATLG ain't faithful. I mean, look, we know the secondary, they got gashed. They got ate up. They got ate up. Draws was burnt off. Boys got kicked in between the washing machine and the dryer. They legit did. That being said, look, to a certain extent, we knew that Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, we knew they were going to get their man today. We knew it. But like I said, if we need to put up points, we need to put up points. Simple and plain.
There's a lot of talk in the chat about the fact that the defense was depleted, and that had a lot to do with the loss, and that needs to be emphasized.
Yeah, the defense was depleted, yes. I'm surprised that we just held them to 35 points. You know, I'm surprised that we just held them to 35 points, but I'm more upset that we didn't give ourselves a chance. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and put it on out there. I feel like Art Smith gave up. I feel like he gave up. I feel like he didn't want to try in the fourth quarter, and he just ran the ball and ran the regular offense because he was, first of all, he was scared that somebody else was gonna get hurt on the defense, and he just didn't want to give the ball back. But that's playing scared. It's like, at least give us a chance. We've been waiting for football for 9 months. So whenever we're down by 18 points in the fourth quarter, we're just gonna run the same offense. You ain't even gonna give us a chance. We draft a wide receiver in the first round, and we're not going to give the guy a chance. I know good and well that Jamar Chase wakes up and thanks God every day that the Atlanta Falcons didn't draft him.
Thank you every day.
Every day that the Atlanta Falcons didn't draft him, because imagine if he would have got drafted by the Falcons and just got 3 targets a game or 1 target a game. You might as well draft somebody in the 4th round. If that's the case,
yeah.
You're wasting assets. You're wasting money. You're wasting money. Why should I even be excited about drafting a guy in the 1st round at wide receiver, the first wide receiver taken off the doggone board, and we throw the ball to him 1 time while the other team is running up and down the field? The bottom of their foot is hitting their head because they're running. Jamar Chase ran up and down the field and burnt us so much he threw his hamstring out of place. That's why our quarterbacks got hurt so much, because they got tired. They were tired from chasing everybody up and down the field. Meanwhile, what we doing? Handing the ball off. What in the world? What in the world? And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not blaming Marcus Mariota. I'm not blaming Marcus Mariota. If you're not capable of doing something, I can't blame you for it. I got to put it on the head coach. I got to put it on the offensive coordinator. Because even if Marcus Mariota isn't capable of getting something done, it's one of those cases where the coach needs to put him in the best situation. I don't feel like that's happening, Bo. We know he's capable of throwing the ball. He had 184 yards against Seattle in the first half. But what happened after that? He flamed out. Mm-hmm. It's one of those situations. We can't call a complete game for the passing game. We can't do it. And I'm sitting here wondering, is it legit Marcus Mariota, or is it our play caller? Is our offensive play caller? I just don't know. I just don't know. So I want to ask y'all. Y'all let me know what you think. Do you feel like it's Marcus Mariota? Do you think he's the problem in the passing game? If you feel like Marcus Mariota's the problem, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's Arthur Smith, and his play calling, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all think. Brandon Levy says Arthur Smith equals Paul Johnson. He said Arthur Smith equals Paul Johnson. Man, look, I'm going to tell you. For everybody who don't know who Paul Johnson is, he implemented that famous triple option in Georgia Tech, where they only threw the ball 3 times a game. Adrian Thomas with a Superman chat. He says the Arthur's got to find ways to use Pitts in London. Coach, are you thinking like me on this? Ritter can't do much more than Mariota. I mean,
much worse.
Oh, I'm sorry, much worse than Mariota. I'm sorry. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. I appreciate that, Superman chat, Coach. But you know what? I'm finna tell you something. I would at least give the young man a chance. Marcus Mariota's fumbling the ball, except for that one game last week. He's legit. Sometimes he don't know if he's playing basketball or football, y'all. The boy literally dribbled the ball, picked it up, and traveled for a first down. he picked the ball, he dropped the ball, he dribbled it, picked it up, 1, 2, 3. Like, that's a walk. Because they said height, he said, oh. That's what he do. That's what he do. So I mean, I'm legit sitting here trying to figure out what in the world is going on, man. Because look, it's one of those situations where we need to figure it out. So what I said, Coach Ronan, I said 1, if it's on Marcus Mariota. 2, if it's
on Arthur Smith and play calling.
Man, either way, if it's one of those situations where you're upset with the way that the offense and the passing offense has been looking, you need a way to express it. Make sure that you hit that like button. You need a way to express it. Hit that like button. ATLJ faithfully feel like it's both of them. Fire Lab Studios, he feels like it's Arthur Smith. J Mall, Derek White, Derek White just got signed by the Boston Celtics. He said he feels like it's both of them as well. So does J Mall. Drake said 3, both. BOAF. Both of them. Silas Ajavi feels like it's both of them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Brandon Levy feels like it's both of them. Lim Nice, 2010. I'll make sure y'all welcome Lim Nice to the stream. Feels like it's both of them. Kelly Malcolm says 1.5. So he's stuck in the middle. Grandizer, so he feels like it's Marcus Mariota. Coach Dre says both. Hello. Coach, let's get it. He says it's Arthur Smith, hands down. Trinity says 3. Feel like it's both. William Amy says 1. Popular thing said, what about the defense, Lo? Look, I told y'all from the jump. They probably finna put up points. You can't blitz a guy like Joe Burrow. Coach Ronnie told y'all last night. He said, look, the boy, he said he don't even worry about being sacked. I just said a while ago, it seems like he likes it. It seems like he likes it.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, they bring the blitz.
Exactly.
Oh man. Like, hey, Joe, they sacked you. But Coach, I like it. It seems like he just likes getting sacked, man. D. Cobra says Georgia Southern ran that triple option beautifully. Gatter, you already know, boy. Gatter, Hill Southern. All day. Yes, they ran that thing like it wasn't nothing. JJ the Great says, I don't think I ever seen Low this heated. Hello. Hey, man. Look, it's one of those situations. It's one of those situations where I'm definitely upset. Fred Chisel said, man, you got to get rid of the chance. Jimmy Jenkins and Coach Mandy, they think it's on Arthur Smith. They think it's on Arthur Smith. I mean, sometimes it's one of those cases where it's like, sometimes you got to leave your ego at the door, Bo. Coach's pride is a real thing. You ain't going to be able to run on everybody. You know, kind of like back in the day, I don't know how old y'all are. I know these young Thundercats nowadays, they don't pick girls up at the mall like we used to. You can't pull every girl. Sometimes a girl just ain't into you. Move on. Talk to a friend. You know, that's what you got to do sometimes. Trucker might say both of them, dang it. Uh, let's see, Matty Ghost. Matty Ghost says, he gives with the Superman chat said, we should see in the next 3 games. So we shall see in the next 3 games if we continue to let quarterback relax in the pocket with no pass rush. Our secondary will get burned continuously. Ritter will be forced into action. Our pass rush is anemic. Man, boy, look. All I can say is dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat.
$10.
Oh man, that's a $10 Superman chat. Okay, then. All right. So look, man, I definitely appreciate it for $10. We gotta do something a little bit special. So I'm gonna take this thing. I'm gonna bring it on over here. You know, dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. What you say, man? Yeah. Jamel Culture says, look, if we win next week, you keep that same energy, 100. Look, Jamel, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something, Bo. When it comes to these Falcons, this energy, this is what I'm finna give you, Bo. This is what I'm finna give you. So whether we win or lose, I'm going to be just as passionate. Whenever I go ahead, Coach Jordan.
I think that's the problem now.
What?
The fact that we play okay football and win sometimes, people don't think, oh, can we do better? Some people are just like, we're fine. We're winning some of the times. It's okay. As opposed to, can we win more if we make this change?
Exactly.
That's the problem. And I think Tremel's one of those people that feel like, hey, we're okay. We're losing. How many games we lost? 4 games?
We lost 4 games.
We've lost 4 games, but guess what? We won 3. So it's all right. We're almost at 500. That's okay. You shouldn't want more because what we're doing right now is all right. And what we're saying to you is, why should we just be all right when we have the chance to be better? Why don't we at least see?
We have a chance to be better.
Why should we keep doing this when Kyle Pitts, Drake London, our superstars aren't getting anything out of this? We're going to lose those players if we don't use them.
You're going to lose them.
And I don't know about you, Tremel, but we sat in the dome, the bins every week last year and watched the loss. Except one time. And there have been plenty of losses this year as well. And I don't want to keep sitting through them. I would like to win. And I would like to have a quarterback that I trust, that the coach trusts, and that trusts themselves.
Exactly. I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting better for your team. It's like, people say, hey, you keep that same energy if we win next week. I will keep the same energy. You know why I keep the same energy? Because I'm fully invested in this team emotionally and financially. So I will definitely express my feelings on how I feel about this team. Ain't nothing finna change, bro. You can feel how you want to feel, and I feel like I want to feel. Coach probably said, Coach Ronan, boy, she coughing like she been hanging with Snoop Dogg. Wait a minute.
No. I'm having a weird cough.
Chuck Mike says, Arthur Smith, he acting like Pete Carroll doing the running plays too much. Speaking of running plays, I don't know if y'all seen Kenneth Walker went for like 168 today. I mean, that's a guy. I mean, look, if we were gonna run the ball, like we could have just got him in the first round. We could have got a wide receiver in the 5th round where we got Tyler Algier. This much as we run. Ray Fisher said, preach, Coach Ronan. I ain't never heard you mad like this.
I'm not mad. I'm just confused. I don't understand why people wouldn't want to do it, wouldn't want to try.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, look, at the end of the day.
Why are we married to Marcus Mariota? Why?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
I legit don't know. It's one of those situations where, once again, nepotism is real. If you know somebody, and you know what I'm saying, they kids are friends with your kids, like, oh, we're gonna make sure that we take care of Marcus.
He would still get paid. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. We don't know what there is in Ritter We haven't got a chance to see him. We don't know. If he's good, then problem solved. If he's not, we still have Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
What is the issue here? Like, what is the real problem? Marcus Mariota is not our quarterback of the future. Hate to break it to some people.
Yeah,
he's not the quarterback of our future. So why are we so steadfast on only him starting?
Pat Spank says, Coach Roney got me clenching my fist. Like Arthur. JJ the Great says, Coach Roney spitting facts as usual. Oh, man. Ray 50 said he owes Mariota from his Tennessee days. He's trying to save his career.
But the Atlanta Falcons don't owe Mariota.
We don't owe him nothing.
Atlanta Falcons don't owe him anything.
We don't owe him nothing.
Maybe Arthur Smith needs to quit and start a small business and make Marcus Mariota the manager. But it's not. The Falcons don't owe him nothing.
We didn't try to save him.
Don't save him.
Padre said, hey, Coach, let's sit the convo a bit. What is our expectation for this team as a coaching staff? I think collectively they may be too high. Man. Oh. Man, you know what? First of all, dun, 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 that's a Superman chat. Man, what is the expectation? I ain't gonna lie to you, Coach. It's like my expectation was the playoffs. But I thought Marcus Mariota was going to give us a little bit. I thought the passing game was going to give us a little bit more. And I feel like things kind of changed as we proceeded. But
well, they promised the passing game was going to give more.
They promised.
And the first round draft pick solidified that promise. And now they're not delivering.
John Thompson says maybe Arthur didn't want Ritter. And maybe maybe that could be the case. Maybe he, Jamel says, I'm married to the coaching staff, 100. You already know, Coach. You already know. But I mean, so let me ask y'all, what do you think? What are y'all's expectations for this season? I'm still thinking playoffs. I'm still thinking playoffs.
I gotta see that Panthers game.
So we got the Panthers 2 times in the next 3 weeks.
I gotta see the Panthers game.
I'm still thinking playoffs. I mean, think about it. The Packers are 3-4. Tampa Bay's 3-4. I mean, it's like the NFC is just weak altogether.
Yeah,
there's 7 teams that are going to be going into the playoffs. So I still think we can do it. At the trajectory everybody's going, I think if you go 8 and 9, you might have a chance to make the playoffs. Or shoot, maybe even 7 and 10, the way that our division is looking. All right, so wait a minute. Grandizer, he says 7:50 left, Fins 16, Steelers 10. Interception by Javon Holland. Nah, I can't see it.
Oh,
Javon Holland, that's the guy that I wanted in last year's draft. Glad to see that he's flourishing. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you, baby. Glad to see that he's flourishing. Anwar says 100, Coach Roney. I'm finna put the link in the chat in a few minutes so everybody could come on and get some things off their chest. Eric Mack says if we could have scored after the Avery Williams punt return, it would have been a better game. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I wish Avery would have been able to take it to the house, but I could tell when he was running out of steam. I really love watching Avery Williams return those punts, man. He always makes the first guy miss. Coach Dre says, Coach Low, a.k.a. Beloved. Playoffs, beloved. Hello. ATLGF Faithful said, we can still win the division. And I agree with him. Chosen One says, I think playoffs too. Andrew M says, we still tied for first in the division. So, yeah, I mean, it could definitely happen. Coach Padre said Smith treats Pitts like he's his girlfriend's son that he's spending time with just so he could be close to. He is treated like that, though. Yeah,
my daughter likes you.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well.
Oops, my hurt.
Now you can come to the game with us. That's fine.
You not gonna play, but you can come to the game. We ain't gonna throw you the
ball. That's a Superman check. Oh man, Ray 50 says, Coach Ronan, pour Big Coach up some of that country water. He definitely needs it. Hey, Coach.
You need some water?
She already got me taken care of. I still got a little bit in here, Coach Ronan. I'm still good. I'm trying to take it easy. It's Sunday night. Oh man, let me put the link in the chat, man. I want to see what y'all thinking. I want to see what y'all thinking tonight. We gonna let y'all get it off your chest. I know y'all tired of me on here fussing. Yeah, I had to get that coach's tone for a minute. Oh man. Eric Mack says we need O-line and D-line help. I mean, as far as the O-line, I feel like the O-line's playing better than they played in years. You think about it. 2 of the sacks that Marcus Mariota had, he literally ran into himself. So, it's one of those situations where, we gotta call it what it is. Marcus Mariota, in the words of Kevin Hart, he's not ready. Oh man. Well, Amy, what in the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
Oh, I can't hear you.
I said, what in the world, Bo?
Do you hear Will, Coach Ron?
Yeah.
Hold on, Will. Let me see.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, you can hear him? Okay, hold on. Let me make sure my settings is right, Will. Old coach, I gotta get myself right here. Hold on here. All right, Will, go ahead.
What in the world, Bo, man? What's going on, man?
Man, we trying to make it, Bo. What's going on with you?
Man, nothing, man. When I was at work, when I seen the game, because I got off at 5 today, I was like, damn, man, I thought we could be competitive. And AJ Sorrell went out. That kind of really hurt us in our secondary when he went down. But it still wasn't no excuse to win that game because they lost a lot of good defensive play on each side. So I thought we could have scored some touchdowns, at least get the passing game to Cal pitching. But this is what you do because this is mid-season. And I was looking at Bird Talk with Terrence Matthew was saying like you can't be playing like under 500. You think it's cool to get in the games. He was like you got to keep it going because he's around November. That's a cream of the crop. Teams start locking into the divisions like Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like Buffalo Bills. They're gonna be out of these division clinch. So we can't be keep playing inconsistent. That's what I'm just saying. Marcus Mariota, I just think, bro, he's not that dude. It's like every time like you say, he'll hike the ball, he'll wait to see if somebody get over there. He don't see nobody. He'll be trying to run. You can't be doing that, bro. You got to see if you know that the defender feed it to Zacchaeus. It's like every time he start feeding Zacchaeus, you disappear from that. Like I don't know what's going on. If he ain't got carpet straight running, I don't know. It's like he be seeing stars. So I feel like if he put Red in, we got a chance to, you know what I'm saying, clinch the division. But Marcus Mariota can't keep playing inconsistent, man. He got to make some adjustments. Because we got to win that 3-4 games, bro. A bit low. I'm telling you, I'm going to go to the Carolina game. We lose this game in the Carolinas next week. I ain't saying it's going to be over, but you will see some players getting questioned if they want to leave us or whatever. I'm just saying, though, we just got to play better in defense. The fans was like, I like Malone. He got a sack on Jared Burr, but I feel like we should rotate and put Malone more playing times. The pass rush, because Carter ain't really. It's like he ain't even trying to help Brady out.
Well, he did get that one sack when he came free off the edge. He did get one. Yeah. So it's like they had some people lined up in the A gap, and like they were bringing them in that left tackle. He didn't fan out to get him to pick him up, so he just came free off the edge and got a free sack. So I gotta give him that. But it's like as far as when it comes to engaging with somebody and beating them, we ain't really been doing that too much.
but yeah, Big Low, what's your concern about this team moving forward? Like, what you think we should do like moving forward these 3-4 weeks? Like, had some like around November.
Man, well, it's like I put it to you like this right here, Will. Think about it. The last game before the 49ers game, everybody was saying, hey, Marcus Mariota played really bad. And then he came in that 49ers game, and it's like he he righted the ship. You could tell he knew people were talking. So like one, we need some consistency with him, and it's like we'll have to go out and get somebody to help us in the secondary, both because you got your 1 and 2 cornerbacks now.
Yeah, man. I just hope AJ be back, man. If not, man, it's another mentality. But I spent Darren Hall did good. It's like he kept getting burnt on the side. I say, damn. It's like he couldn't. It's like he couldn't even press or you know what I'm saying. Stay in coverage. Like when he seen the it don't matter what route it was, a slant route, dead, crossing post. He was getting tortured. He's like he couldn't guard nobody.
Man, they was eating them up, Bo. They was eating them up. Let's get it. What's going on, Bo?
Coach, what's going on, man?
Man, we trying to make it, Bo. We trying to make it. I got old Let's Get It and Retro G in here. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on with you, man?
Boy, I'm sitting here. I had to take an extra blood pressure pill, Bo. I said here.
I feel you. Trust me, I feel you, man.
Yeah, I popped it 5 minutes after the game went off. I popped one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and in the words of the Big Low, man, what's in my cup is in my cup.
There you go, Bo.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you ain't the only one, my brother.
In my cup, man. For real. Yeah. Let me ask y'all this, man. How much longer are we going to allow our QB1 to continue to do what a rookie could do?
I'll answer that for you. Nothing. I'll answer that for you. Nothing.
It ain't gonna happen
because I'm gonna tell y'all this, fellas, and I'm pretty sure the coaching staff would all agree with me. Take away that 75-yard touchdown pass to Bird.
Blown coverage, correct?
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota would have thrown for 49 yards today. 49. You threw for 124. This is the most anemic passing. Coach, I'm trying to keep it PG. Man, fuck that, Coach. I'm tired of seeing the same shit every single year. Everybody says the defense. Our defense been trash for the past damn 10 years. Let's just call it what it is, man.
Yeah, we did our defense like 5 years, bro. Ever since we left off our playoffs. I'm gonna be real. We were always dead last in the league. It don't matter. It was passing or running the damn ball. We were like dead last 31st in the league. Real shit.
Listen. We had it where we wanted to have it. We stopped them. We ended up getting a touchdown, 17 points going into halftime. We was good. And then we literally come in after the third quarter and we just were real quick out. We can't trust our quarterback. What we doing?
I got an echo come somewhere.
Ritter can hand the ball off.
It's bad, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give it a job. Just y'all thought that Julio shit when he went on air talking about, oh, I'm out of there. The whole offseason, Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith, I want big physical receivers. We got a Kyle Pitts, we got a Drake London, and we don't even use them. I'm telling you, when they get ready for free agency, they're going to do the exact same thing Julio did. Get me up out of here. Send me somewhere that somebody's going to use me. Let's just tell it what it is. We got a 6'6" and a 6'4" receiver, and we don't even throw to him. Please help me understand that.
I don't know, Bo.
Nobody.
I mean, last year the issue was that Matt Ryan couldn't throw the ball downfield. Matt Ryan is not here no more, and we still got a new guy here that clearly the coach brought in, and he doesn't trust. We're down 18 points, and we're still running the ball for what reason?
Hey William,
why are we running the ball down 18?
Hey William, whenever you talk, just unmute your mic because whenever it's not muted, it get an echo. Okay. We also got ATLGA Faithful in here and Trinity.
Oh my dude, what's going on, GA?
ATL.
What's up?
What's going on, big time?
Man?
Hey man, just thinking the same thing y'all are thinking. why are we not throwing it up to Pitts, giving them a chance to grab the ball, or throwing it up to London? I mean, you if they don't make a play, you're probably going to get a pass interference call and get a big chunk that way. I thought the team played hard, played good. I was at Taco Mac watching it. We got down real quick. Richie Grant fell down on that first touchdown pass. I was like, hey, that happens. You know, they fought back. And, you know, Mariota, he threw a dime to Bird. But after halftime, he ain't throw it up. When he did have the chance to throw, I just seen him patting the ball. We seen the rush coming. He had to feel it. Why isn't he not getting the ball out? That's what drove me crazy. I'm like, throw the ball. But
it's like he's doubting himself. You know, I mean, it's like he's legit doubting himself. I remember whenever like he threw one pass to Kyle Pitts. It was on the third down, and it's like he threw it a little bit behind him, but at least he threw it up. And it was like he was kicking himself for throwing it and not making the throw. But I mean, the fact of the matter is that it's one of those cases where you at least give the young Thundercat a shot. That's the thing. Like, at least give him a shot.
I mean, but at the end of the day, bro, we literally gave up 7 points in the second half. We had the opportunity to come back and get this game.
Exactly.
It was there. It was there for the taking. So throw the ball, man. Throw the rock. It's like if you don't trust your mans, then get him out the game. Let's see what the rookie got. I understand people in the comments talking about the defense gave up 35 points. I understand all that. But nobody anticipated AJ going out early in this game. We understood that Casey was out. We get all that. We understood that D was out. We get all that. But you got a cat that we brought off the practice squad, Saturday night after he was out there functioning with his homies? We literally just had him come out off a practice squad, and he was getting burnt. But he made a play. He did make a play. I will give him his credit. He did make a play. But he's on the practice squad, man. We have 4th, 5th, 6th string cornerbacks out there going against some young Thundercats like Bo say, who are nice, bruh. 3 1,000-yard receivers last year. Come on now, man.
Yes. Yeah, let's be real. 3 of them almost had 100 yards in today's game.
Let's be real, man. Let's be real. A cat like Armstrong, who just came off practice squad, he ain't gonna see nothing about that stuff, man. And plus, Oliver just came off of IR. He's still trying to get his feet on himself. So let's be real, man. We did not expect our passing defense to do anything today. But give your team an opportunity to win the game by your QB1, who you brought into this team. You brought him in here because of what y'all got in the past. Because that's your guy. If he can't do it, put in Ritter. Let's see what he got. If he ain't got nothing, then we know what we got to do next year. But we're not going to know until we let him play.
You know, the thing is that pride is a real thing, though, Bo. I mean, in fact, it's just like I mentioned. It's like I'm not even mad at the 35 points that was given.
Me neither.
Because we all know
it's expected, man. It was expected.
Yeah. And then it's like we all know it's like if you in the heat of battle, ATLGA faithful, let's get it. And all the rest of y'all who play sports, y'all know you in the heat of battle, you in the game. You be like, and you're playing, you be like, oh man, AJ just went down. We're gonna have to pick up slack because Armstrong legs looking weak right now. So we're gonna have to figure something out. You know, so it's like you'll say to yourself, you might not say it out loud, you'll be like, it's gonna be a shootout. We're gonna have to do what we need to do. You know?
I think the first 2 minutes of the game they got scored.
I just personally believe that Arthur Smith does not trust Marcus Mariota. That's what I just truly believe.
He don't.
You cannot pay me and convince me. You got 2 tall ass trees on the outside, and you telling me as a head coach, a play caller, you can't design nothing for those 2. That's what you're telling me.
I mean, so if you don't trust them, why are we still going through this?
So coaches, if they put Ritter in, is Arthur Smith even going to give him an opportunity to throw the ball? If he does on his pass plays, will he pick Pitts or London more is the question. Because Mariota, I mean, he might have some plays designed to go to them guys, and Mariota just don't throw it up to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's too busy running around, not knowing what to do with the ball or tripping or fumbling. I still don't understand the 6 fumbles in 7 games.
Well, just like Coach Lowe just said, man, this cat will literally be in the pocket sitting there patting that damn ball 4, 5, 6 times. We have opportunity to throw the ball down the field.
I know.
Many opportunities. What is if he can't see downfield? What is this? Year 6, year 7 for him? 8? Like, come on now. If you can't see the field in year 8, what you doing on the field?
And Joe Burrow carving it up like that.
Carved us up, bruh. Carved us up. I mean, I get it. I understand he carved us up because we didn't have nobody in the backfield. I understand all that. But if you have QB1 on the field, when we down 18, he's supposed to put us in position to at least be competitive, correct?
Yeah.
Be competitive. If he can't do it, let's see what Ritter has. We don't know until he gets on the field.
I mean, well, let me ask y'all this right here, because is it a situation where are we just spoiled? Like, are we spoiled for Matt Ryan? Like,
Absolutely not.
Okay, I just want to
absolutely
make sure.
not. No.
I just want to make sure.
No, absolutely not.
No,
absolutely not. Matt Ryan did great things for us, but Matt Ryan was not going to fit in this offense.
Exactly.
He's not going to fit in this offense.
But we knew
this is an offense primarily made for a running quarterback.
But we knew.
And if you're not gonna let Mariota throw, let him run.
Let him run.
Plain and simple.
It's like at least give us a chance to win. That's all I'm
saying.
Thank you.
That's all we ask, bro. That's all we ask.
Now on the defensive side of the ball, though, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's get it,
fella. Let's just. This is just basic football 2.0. If you make a team one-dimensional, you're done.
Facts.
That's at youth football level, middle school, high school, college, pros. If you make a team one-dimensional, meaning they take away what you like to do and they shut it down, you're done.
That's what makes Bill Belichick as great as he is. That's what he does.
That's why what happened to us today happened to us today. And speaking of Desmond Ridder, if we gonna start him, you might as well just go finish out at least to the bye week. And then make that switch. Don't do it now. Make the switch after the bye week. Let him get that real game week preparation for him to study, for him to do whatever you got to do. Don't make the switch now. You might want to wait till the bye week now. It's halfway into the season now. So
he ain't gonna put Ritter in. He ain't gonna put Ritter in unless Mariota gets hurt.
That's how I feel.
I don't think he will.
That's how I feel. I don't think you're gonna see the field at all this season unless Mariota get hurt. That's his guy.
Especially with the division being so close. I don't see it happening.
Hey, thank you, Carolina. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Hey, let me give flowers to Grady Jarrett real quick, man. He had a sack every game he played. They took some, but
he's a hog.
That's a great question, Coach Bridget. Me personally, I don't think Marcus Mariota. I don't think he goes through his progressions. If you sit back and watch him play, he doesn't go through his progression when he's throwing the rock. If his first read ain't there, he's in scramble mode. He does it all the time.
Yep.
If his number one read ain't there, he ran himself into 3 sacks today. He ran himself into that.
He ran into him. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I've looked at film. It's like there are guys legit just open. Marcus Mariota, he back there running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And the fact of the matter is, guys, is that whenever you come to the line of scrimmage, you're looking to see where they're shading to. You're looking to see who's up in the box and everything. You should have an idea. You should at least have an idea of where the ball's going.
Oh, but he done been in the league 8 years, and you're not reading coverages, man. Come on, you should be able to read coverages. His audibles are trash. Like they know he calling an audible, and they know damn well it's a run. It's a run at this point. It's a run. He's not going to do a play action when he does an audible. It's already been shown, bro.
My 11-year-old said it was an audible, but that's a wrap.
Oh, really? That's what he said?
Yeah.
My concern is, fellas, man, we can't keep playing. We can't play inconsistent like this, man. We got 4 weeks to get this shit right before our bye week. I just want us to be consistent on all 3 phases. we can't keep playing, can't just be the offense one game, the next thing will be the other be the defense, or the next thing will be special team. We got to play all three phases. We play for 60 minutes, man. Like it don't matter. I understand we had injuries and all that, but next week if injury correct don't suit up, but everybody on that team they got to go back to work. And I told Marcus Mariota, you can't be sitting there and just be seeing just if Kyle Pitts ain't open. You got Drake London, Amari Zaccheaus, Kadeja Hodge. I mean, you got other weapons. You got to get these boys wide open. You know what I'm saying? We can't be giving teams like that. They ain't gonna lay on. They don't give. They don't do it for. They gonna put points on how this what they need to do to win games. You
Hey,
know what I'm
real quick. My bad. Sorry. Eric Mack, he says that we can't take Carolina lightly. He is absolutely correct.
Right.
He is 1000% correct. You see what the hell they did to Tampa Bay today?
We better not.
21-3. That's listen, man. Just like last year. Just like last year.
Yeah.
Just like last year. Facts.
I mean,
I'll tell you, man, it's stressful to be in the Falcons, man. I swear to God, it is. It's stressful. I'll tell you, man. Like these boys is like I'm gonna be dead in 10 years, man. I keep putting myself through this. You know what I'm saying? It just be flabbergasted, man. I'm telling y'all, I just feel it coming, man. Kyle Pitts and Drake London, they're gonna want to get the hell out of there, man. I'm telling you.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's not gonna change. I'm telling you.
You can't use Kyle Pitts as a decoy, as a blocker. You gotta get this man wide open. Like if you see him on a safety or a free safety, give him a chance, and he gonna take that to the house. He's gonna catch around, break the defender. You seen the last one, Matt Ryan. When he put him on the outside, he gonna burn you. Put him in the slot, he gonna burn you. Drake London could do the same thing. So why we not? So why not get him play tomorrow?
I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Elijah Moore, like a couple of days ago, second-year wide receiver, he said he wants out of his rookie contract. Like, these rookies are starting to smarten up. Like, they're starting to say, hey, man, I don't got to stay here. And I don't know if y'all seen Drake London. Like, Drake London was looking kind of despondent today. Like, he was looking like, okay, well, I know I ain't finna really do too much. Like, these young Thundercats, they don't got that kind of attention span. Like they ain't gonna sit here and be like, oh, okay.
TikTok
I'm just gonna it's a TikTok generation. They get what they want in 60 seconds. That's all they want. So he ain't gonna want to continue to play a whole game for 60 minutes only to get one target. That's all I'm saying.
And that's what's pissing me off, Coach. That's what's pissing me off, man. And it's not just one game. We have seen this happen over multiple games. That's frustrating to watch.
Yep.
Even though we won last week, Mariota threw the ball 14 times last week. He throws it 13 times today. That's coaching, man. That's coaching.
Travis Kelce caught more touchdowns in one game than Kyle Pitts has caught his whole career.
It's cold. Like, hey, we can sit there talking about we can celebrate tight end university. But we got the tight end who can't even celebrate because he ain't doing nothing.
He ain't doing that.
It ain't his fault.
It was National Tight End Day.
It ain't his fault. There's no reason that this offensive guru cannot sit there and get this man involved in the offense, bro. There's no excuse for it, man. I see Kansas City, I see San Fran, I see Baltimore doing all kinds of shit to get their damn tight ends involved in the game, but we can't do it. So let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. We'll say it like this, man. Arthur Smith got his reign from Derrick Henry. That was a running football team, and that's what he's trying to bring to Atlanta. A running football team. And I respect it. I like that we're running the rock. But you can't run the rock when you're down 18 points in the fourth quarter. Come on, man.
It's like he thought it was the third quarter or something. Like
he thought it was the second.
I don't know what it was.
He thought it was the second, bro. Come on, man. You're down 18, and you don't trust your quarterback to throw the rock to get you where you need to go. At least make us competitive when we're down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You coach like he was drinking before the game.
Just like Bruh Man said, if that damn pass the bird that was not caught, he would have 49 yards passing today. 49. Like, come on now.
and we're gonna win like that.
No way, bro. I understand the schedule gets easier, but yeah, easier by record. We've lost to Washington at the crib. We've lost to Carolina at the crib. Games we should have won.
Games we should have won.
You know what I'm saying? What's to say they ain't gonna happen this next week? We don't know that. I appreciate us winning some games at home. For my Atlanta folks who go to every game, see some wins at home. Big Low.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? All y'all that to go to all the games and everything, but damn, like, come on, man.
Let me speak on something real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
Here's the problem that I see. Formula that Arthur Smith is running, like, you can beat some teams like that, and that's the bad thing, because we'll get some wins like that. But against these upper teams like Bills and Eagles, Bengals, Chiefs, you don't stand a chance, and it's just prolonging. You know what I'm saying? They got to have a balanced attack, man. They got to get somebody who could throw the rock as well as be mobile. And we don't know if that's Ritter or not. I don't even know if we're going to get a chance to see it, you know?
Man,
yeah, because we're not winning games the same week. You're not going to win a game the same week every week. It's just not going to happen. You have to sit there based on what defense that you're playing. One defense might be good at stopping the pass. One defense might be stopping the run.
I mean, it's like ATLGA faithful. It's like you mentioned it. It's like look at the 3 quarterbacks that we beat. So you beat Jacoby Brissett. You beat Geno Smith, who he's actually trying to play pretty good ball.
Balling.
And porn star Jimmy.
And Jimmy, porn star Jimmy. They don't really trust him in San Fran.
They was ready to kick him out.
They were ready to kick him out. So you play against a Joe Burrow, who legit, like what
Super
happened?
Bowl.
Exactly.
Them 3 backs you just mentioned is just like Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
That's facts. 100%.
They're backups.
100%. That's facts.
They're backups.
But he can get you 200 yards passing, though.
We can barely get 100.
Yeah.
We can barely get 100.
13 attempts, guys.
13 attempts.
You lost by 18 points.
13 attempts.
You literally had more points. You lost by more points than attempts that you made in the passing game.
In the words of Kevin Samuels, you can't make this shit up.
Can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up, my boy. At all, bro. At all, man.
I legit don't know. I legit don't. And then it's like I said, I'm not even really too mad about the defensive side of the ball.
Me neither.
I do feel like they should have gave Armstrong some help.
Yeah,
they should have shifted the safety to his side.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like I said, bro, he literally was at the club kicking it with the homies last night.
Man.
And then he's like, hey, come pull up to the game. That's what it was. Come pull up to the game.
The way AJ pulled it don't look good. I bet he's gonna be on the IR. AJ.
Oh yeah, AJ. Yeah, man. I thought it was a knee, but they said it was a hamstring. I mean, that's the same injury he dealt with last week, right?
Yeah. I'm glad it was a hamstring because I thought it was a knee too.
I thought it was a knee. I thought he was holding the back of that knee, bro. I thought it was over with, man.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just one of those situations. Bridget, she's the in-house defensive coordinator.
Bridget,
she said she ain't lying. Hey, she's not lying.
She ain't lying about it.
She's not lying.
What y'all think about this whole Michael Walker situation?
She's not lying, bro. Listen, man. I've been hitting you up on Twitter the last 2 weeks about him. Anderson needs to be the starter.
Yeah.
He needs to be the starter, man. Listen, look at last week. The defense looked solid on the defensive front last week without him, bro. He can't tackle. He can't cover.
He can't cover.
At all, man.
That's the problem. He can't cover.
Yeah.
He cannot cover, bro. Yeah. And Anderson, he has his issues, but he's a rookie. He's going to learn. But I can see potential in Anderson. I can't see it in Michael Walker, man. Can't see it.
I don't know. It's like I seen him just chasing people. Like, there's a difference between covering people and chasing people.
Facts.
Yeah,
I 100%. I just seen him chasing people so many 100%. Times today in the middle of the field. I was like, man, this is ridiculous. Like they need to go ahead and make that move.
They need to. They need to, man.
But this coaching staff is stubborn, bro. They stubborn.
Facts. 100%.
You can't tell them nothing.
100%. No, you can't. I wish we could. I wish we could. Ritter would have been in a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I wanted this to be the game for Ritter to start. Going back.
You did say that. Yeah, Cincinnati. You did say that.
Going back to Cincinnati, and look at it. It was actually a real good situation because their defense is depleted to a certain extent. You know, look, it's kind of like because Coach Let's Get It, he always called me after every game. I was telling him, I said, if you look at the games, Marcus Mariota always throws to the middle of the field unless a play is specifically designed for the left or right side. But he'll look at the middle of the field, and if it's not there, he's gonna try to take off running.
He has one read.
I said that earlier.
He has one read.
That's my point. He does not go through his progressions, man. When he
at all,
just back and throws. If that first read is not there, he's for the whole ass. That's what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But does anybody
know what? At this point, I'm cool with it. Run. He does not run. Like he's taking unnecessary sacks for no reason.
He was a lot more decisive last week. Last week, if it wasn't there, he would just go.
Last time, 100%. Last week he was going. He was going last week. This week, nah. He could have ran for a lot of yards today. It was available to him. Just didn't take it.
It seemed like he only liked to run up the middle for the most part too. When he scrambled, I don't ever really get out to the sidelines that much or make that one cut. Once he runs up the middle, he just goes straight up the middle. I don't know.
Except that read option last week when he ran it for a touchdown. That's the only time I saw him run outside.
That like 5-yard run.
That's the only time I saw him run outside. It was last week.
Now, Ricky Gaines, he says, Coach Lowe and the rest of the coaching staff, do y'all think it's time for the Burgone to call the plays? P's out next season. If we keep this up, they're going to gut this staff.
Yeah, I'm not crazy.
Why not? I mean, shit. Might as well. Defense is not working. We just don't have the personnel to run the style of defense that he wants to run.
We have no Ray Lewis.
Exactly.
We have no Ray Lewis.
Exactly.
No Ed Reed. We don't have them. We don't have those players.
Richard Grant, he's getting pushed by Ghost out there trying to backpedal because it sure don't look like somebody pushed him down. I just couldn't find him.
That turf monster got his ass real quick. It got him real quick.
What makes us think Dave Ragone is a good play caller, guys?
He's from Chicago.
Exactly.
We seen their damn offense. I don't know what the hell they thought. I don't know what the hell they thought at all.
Because he coached Trubisky, didn't he?
Yes.
And where he at? On the bench in Pittsburgh, where he supposed to be.
Yeah.
Where he supposed to be.
Because the crazy thing is that I don't know if y'all remember, we played them 2 years ago, Chicago. Whenever they pulled Trubisky out, he was doing the same thing Marcus Mariota is doing now. He would read on one side of the field, and then that's how he got that big 60-yard run against us whenever they played us. So it's like I'm really feeling like it's just the coaches. It's like everybody's trying to get their buddies in here, all these Chicago coaches and everything. And now it's one of those cases where it's starting to show your offensive passing game is not efficient at all because it looks like
we should have hired Eric Bieniemy when we had the chance. I wanted that hire so bad.
I'm looking at Brian Daboll, my boy. Brian Daboll, man.
He got him right, don't he?
That dude, man. Listen, he listen. What? He's 6-1.
Yep.
He's 6-1.
He got him right.
Man, listen, man. Look, that quarterback. They was about to write his ass off.
Yeah, he's 6-1. Water. That's the thing. Like Danny Dimes, he throwing nickels more than anything.
Facts.
But they still winning games.
They got them playing.
This is what I'm saying. They got him playing. Mariota don't got to throw for 350. That's all I'm saying. You just make the throws I need you to make when you
do enough to win the game. Do enough to win the game. That's all we need. That's all we need. Last week, you did enough to win the game. Well, we went what 13-14, a little over 100 yards, and some touchdowns, no turnovers. That's what we need if he's going to be quarterback. That's what we need him to do. That's it.
That's it.
Unless you playing Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, then you go.
That's why I was going to speak on to your favor. That will work against the lower tier teams. Against teams like GA Favor just said, that's not going to work.
Yeah, you feel? Yeah, you're right.
13 and 14, we're gonna get our asses whooped every time. I'm just telling you how the truth.
Lamar Jackson on the right week. You're gonna have to put up points. Lamar Jackson, he kind of iffy. Sometimes he's legit. Sometimes he look like he did today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, real quick about Lamar. Is he losing money right now?
No.
No,
he's not losing money right now.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Lamar's still gonna get broke off. He's still gonna get broke.
In Baltimore, where are you going?
I don't know where he's going. I don't think it's gonna be in Baltimore though.
You think it's gonna be in Baltimore? All right.
Nah.
Last few weeks, boy,
you've been looking rough, ain't it?
Look a little suspect, man. Look a little suspect the last couple weeks, man. I'm just saying.
Kind of up big there.
Look a little suspect the last few weeks now. You know what I mean?
Look, Coach Tony told me to tell y'all, make sure that y'all hit that like button. She said,
all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
Make sure that if y'all hit the like button for me, she's gonna start pouring up the water for me. So y'all.
If y'all ain't pushing that like button before y'all get in the stream, man, we got a problem. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm telling you, boy.
Got a problem. Push that button.
I mean, ATLGFA, where you think Lamar gonna go? You think he gonna stay in Baltimore, or you think he gonna?
Man, I don't see him leaving Baltimore, but I hadn't really thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I just focus on these dirty birds, but I don't know where he would go. Where you think if he left?
Oh, but let's get it. He said he think he might come to the A.
There's a reason why. That's why I brought it up. That's why, fellas, why I brought it up. After this season, y'all know we're gonna have over $100 million in cap space. Y'all do know that, right?
I'd be cool with Lamar Jackson coming to
the because Matt Ryan's contract comes off the book, and Julio's contract come off the book. They're gone. Deshaun Watson got that kind of money from Cleveland. Now I don't know how much you want to break bread to get him here and handicap the rest of the holes that we need. But hey, bro, if that money talking right, you think he won't come in?
My thing like this. So like if we sign him to a big contract, are we going to strap ourselves like we have been dealing with the past few years?
That's the other book because Coach Lowe was telling me that.
Like I said, we dealt with that. Look at them damn Saints. Aints. Talk about them. They're strapped for years now. Yeah. Look, they're going through the same shit that we dealt with. And are we going to put ourselves in that same situation? I don't want to do all that, bro. We out of it. After this year, we're out of it. So if that's going to put us in that situation where we're going to be strapped on cash, I'm cool, bro. I'm good.
So I say like 3 years evaluation on the head coach. This is year 2. Next year we got some money. I just don't see his plan. If Ritter is the future, you know what I'm saying, and you're going to build the rest of the team up with this money that we're going to have, why are you not letting him get some experience?
Get some love. Facts.
Like Roney said, Mariota is not the quarterback of the future. He's like a placeholder to see if he can resurrect his career, but we see that's not happening.
It's over with. It's over with. In my opinion, it's over with, bro.
It's over with.
It's over with.
Will, what you think? What you think, Will, Amy? What you think, man?
Another quarterback.
I think Ritter is a solution, man, because ever since he had that preseason when he played Detroit Lions, the man was playing good. He was progressing. If he didn't see the Lamar, he took off, but he's still not doing that. That's the difference when that people poison in the pocket. If he's somebody open, he gonna swing. He might make a mistake.
Hey, brother, want to turn your mic up?
I can barely hear.
Hey, brother, want to turn your mic up?
Yeah, we can still barely hear you.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, I was saying is, Marcus Mariota, he ain't the guy because when Desmond Ritter played against Detroit Lions that preseason game, he ran his progression. If he seen the center beat, he's still gonna take the chance. But I feel like Marcus Mariota is not happy throwing the ball, but I feel like Ritter got the progression and he's scared to throw the ball because he receives when he get open. So now look back in that preseason game when he signed up progression, he knew the pressure was coming out blitzing. He ran the scramble and still threw the ball and made a connection to the dude we got, Jerry Burrow. he still made a progression. That's what I'm saying. I think Ridder got a potential. It just Arthur Smith don't want Ridder to be in the headline. That's what the media getting on his ass about. For real.
I mean, it's like if you look back at the preseason, and this is what I was saying during the preseason when everybody was just getting naked, just ripping their outer garment about Marcus Mariota. It's like we just wasn't used to seeing nobody run with the ball. But Marcus Mariota wasn't going through progressions in the preseason, guys.
Nope.
It was one run or go. Like he looked reckless out there in the preseason. Coach Rona, she was saying it. She was like, he looks dangerous and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like it's just like Coach William Amy said. At least Desmond Ridder went through the progressions and played the quarterback position. I know everybody plays the quarterback position different ways, but it's a lot faster. You get the ball downfield a lot faster throwing it than running. And you know, I mean,
hey,
Mariota.
Coach,
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, let's not forget Desmond Ridder made Cincinnati relevant.
Yes.
Like, I mean, that's on his shoulders, man.
You're right.
Facts. Since that game today would have been perfect for him to be on the field.
Man.
Would have been perfect. Would have been perfect. See what he can do.
First game in Cincinnati. I mean, you know you're gonna need points. I don't know. I don't know if Arthur Smith just don't trust him either. I don't know what it is.
I don't think Smith knows what it is. I don't think he knows what his plan is because it sure don't look like it to me.
Honestly, I don't think that was a Arthur Smith pick. That might have been a Terry Fontenot pick.
I mean,
that's how I'm looking at it.
I mean, it's like it was a pick that made sense. It's like
it did make sense. Absolutely, he was there. Yeah, I would have took it too.
Yeah, third
easily.
round. I mean, there's no risk in that situation
at all.
So I mean, the thing is that if you legit start Ridder and he doesn't work, it's not going to hurt you because you're playing with house money.
Fact.
You know, so it's. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Hey, y'all, my phone about to die. I got like 2% left. I'm gonna watch y'all stream though. One love, y'all stay easy.
All right, Coach. You get one in the world, Bo, before you go.
One in the world, Bo.
Yeah, it is.
100.
So
hey, yo, I'm about to bounce out too, man. I gotta get up early.
All right, Coach. Man, we appreciate it.
Hey,
everybody watching, y'all make sure y'all go to check out Coach ATLGA Faithful. He has a great channel, very analytical content, and I'm sure y'all would enjoy him. So make sure.
I appreciate it. Hey, what in the world, Bo?
That's what I'm talking about, Bo. Oh man,
I really don't know what else to say, Coach. I really don't. I mean, I really don't, man.
Hey man,
it's the same stuff, man. I'm tired of seeing the same old stuff, man. I mean, something's got to give, something's got to change.
It hurt, man. It hurt. You know, just like I was saying, you wait 8 months for football. Coaches, they promise you. My thing is, if they would have asked him, they said, "Hey, Coach, you think the offensive passing game gonna be more explosive?" No, if he just gave us the regular corporate answer, it'd be like, well, you know, we're going to see what we're going to be able to do. If you would have gave me that, I would have been fine with it. But I don't come and be like, oh yeah, we're definitely going to be more explosive, you know, and double down on it by taking a wide receiver in the first round. Like, you know, that's the thing I don't like, man.
Draft picks should not capitalize on your opportunity with this percentage. I get what you're saying, though, man. You can't play inconsistent like that. You ain't playing against a real good, bad or good teams, regardless, because they know you want to run the ball. You can start that. That's one thing that you know is running the ball. You got to be creative in the passing game too.
Exactly. If you look back at that 2016 season, it's like Matt Ryan wasn't chucking the ball 45 times a game. He was throwing 25 times a game, and whenever he had to, he would even more because he was just starting to get cocky. But 25 times a game, we were balanced, we were efficient. You know, we were running, 25 times, throwing 25 times, and we were moving the ball. But all this running 40 times, it's like you couldn't run 40 times a day because they stopped us. They legit stopped us. So I mean, we had to figure something out moving forward. So
And I think us as Falcons fans, I think we got spoiled by Kyle Shanahan and his offense.
Oh yeah.
Back in that 2016 season, because in that season we was first in passing, but we was fifth in rushing.
Exactly.
So you can take away one or the other. So it was like pick your poison, which one you want to deal with. But well, I'm gonna get out, Coach, but I got an early morning, man. But I appreciate you letting me on.
Hey man, we definitely appreciate you coming on and chopping up with us, man. Can we get a what in the world ball before you go?
I even do better, man. I know sports. I want to make sure you do too. Let me get you low down.
Hey man, look, y'all make sure y'all check out my homeboy. Let's get it, DA. He just got 1,000 subscribers. He has the NBA 2K builds. So if I should have watched him before I made my 3-level score. Before I made my 3-level score build, because now I can't score whenever I get in the paint, Coach. I should listen to you, but I messed up. So I make sure I pay. Next time I make sure I listen to what you say next time, Coach.
What in the world, though? Y'all be easy, Coach, man.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. Man. Well. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, William.
No, I was saying, go ahead and say what you said. I know you might break it down. I know you got to be at work early in the morning. I'm off today. I'm off Monday.
Man, how you do that, man? How you get off on Monday?
Oh no, I work at a little restaurant, dog. I work like
okay.
So it's a little sweet schedule. So I'm trying to come on Sunday, but they got to come at 5. So I might try to go to the Carolina game this week. See if I can come on the Yeah.
But definitely, well, shoot, if you do come in, let me know. We definitely got to link up.
Oh yeah, and I could come now for I could come to I'm in Savannah, so I'm like 3 hours away from y'all, 4 hours away. So
okay, yeah, I forgot you was in 912s. Oh, country boy down there. I forgot all about that, See, Pope.
But yeah, though, man, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you got to be at work in the morning, but man, moving forward, man. Hopefully see you the game this week, Sunday. Well, we got to win, man. We got to win this game. You know what I'm saying? Inconsistent. Well, I just ain't buying what I don't know what he doing, man. Play calling. D-Rock Gould, they got to make some adjustments. I don't know what they're gonna do, but hope this is a lesson learned, wake up call for them to play better throughout the little 7 games we get for a bye week.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on and chopping it up with us, Coach William.
Oh yes, sir. I'll see you this week Sunday, man. I promise you, I ain't gonna let you down. I'm gonna come this week Sunday. I don't give a damn if I be at work late. Probably fly back home.
Well, can I get what the world before you go?
Oh yes, sir. What in the world, Bo?
There it is. All right, man. I'll take it easy, fam.
All right, take it easy, man.
All right. Ah, man, gotta love it when you get a chance to chop it up with the coaching staff, man. Got to love it when you get a chance to chop it up with the coaching staff. Thoroughly and fully enjoyed it. Every time I get a chance to chop it up with the coaching staff, Coach Ronald, they always got me feeling better. See how I was feeling before? Now, I feel a little bit more lighthearted. I got a chance to smile a little bit. I ain't telling folks off no more like I used to whenever I was on the field. I don't want coach. I want coach staff to look at me like that. Dang, coach me. Man, but moving forward, we still got 10 more games left in this season. And what we want to do, we want to make sure we show up and we show out. Right? We want to make sure we show up and show out. We actually have to make sure that we get this passing game going and have a balanced offense. Like I said, we don't got to throw for 300 yards. We just need to be capable. If we can be capable, we in there like swimwear, and we got to do something about this defense, because this defense secondary, which was our strong suit before the season started, is looking, real recognized real, and it's looking unfamiliar right now.
Congratulate Grandizer for the Dolphins.
I didn't get a chance to coach Grandizer. I see that your Dolphins won, man. Congratulations to your Dolphins. Showing up and showing out, doing it big. Like I said, Dolphins, that's one of my teams now. So just because it's you, man, Tua came in, showed up and showed out and did his thing. So much love to your Dolphins with that 16-10 win. Definitely, man. Definitely. But look, I know that y'all need to get to work tomorrow. You know, I work from home, so I ain't got to get up early. I just got to get up 5 minutes. 5 minutes early. Look, man, I need y'all to take care. I need y'all to be safe. Please don't do anything that I would do. And look, we still here, man. We still ready. We ready. Y'all already know what time it is, man. What in the world, bro?